Struggling to juggle law school and life? Maya's story feels all too familiar. Maya sat hunched over her desk, law books threatening to topple around her. Every page felt like a battle, every paragraph a new challenge. The weight of expectations pressed down, telling her that anything less than perfection was failure. Outside, laughter drifted in, carefree and tempting. A Friday night barbecue was in full swing, the scent of grilled food, a tantalizing distraction. Maya clenched her jaw, pushing the tempting thoughts away. Jess, her roommate, appeared in the doorway, her face bright with anticipation. "You coming?" she asked, the question hanging in the air like a promise of relief. Can't," Maya muttered, her eyes glued to the text. "I'll fall behind." The words felt like a mantra, a justification for her self-imposed isolation. Jess nodded, but her disappointment was clear in the droop of her shoulders. The door closed softly, leaving Maya alone in the oppressive silence. The words on the page blurred, her mind refusing to cooperate. The anxiety of falling behind was now a heavy weight, crushing her spirit. It wasn't just the party she was missing, it was human connection, the simple, vital energy that recharged the soul. She felt utterly, devastatingly alone. Her academic efficiency had plummeted to zero. She was running on empty, her refusal to rest backfiring spectacularly. The laughter from outside felt like a judgment, echoing louder and louder in the quiet of her room. It was a constant reminder of what she was missing. Then, in a sudden moment of clarity, she understood. Balance wasn't a luxury, it was a requirement. She needed air, laughter, and friendship. Taking care of her personal life was not separate from her school life, it was part of it. She couldn't pour from an empty cup. Slowly, she closed her book, a sense of resolve hardening in her eyes. The first step was always the hardest. She stood up, her legs stiff but steady. The door beckoned, a portal to the world outside her self-imposed prison. She opened it. The cool night air, a welcome shock to her system. Freedom was a breath of fresh air, literally. Drawn by the sounds of joy, she walked toward the lawn. Each step felt lighter, freer than the last. Jess smiled warmly at her arrival, her green eyes sparkling with genuine happiness. The welcome was all Maya needed. The tight knot of anxiety loosened, replaced by a flicker of genuine joy. She was not alone. She had friends. She stayed only an hour, eating a burger and laughing at a silly joke. It was enough, more than enough. That hour became more restorative than the 5 hours of failed studying that had come before it. Balance was the key. From that night on, Maya learned to embrace the open door, balancing her studies with human connection. Life wasn't all or nothing. To Brink's morning, whence from Fading's 19017 was fating 1993 to instead a different section anti-S compare.
Anxiety didn't disappear completely, but it faded enough for her to breathe, focus, and grow. It no longer controlled her life.
The path to academic success was not a straight line of relentless effort, but a dance of balance and care. She learned to listen to herself. She discovered that rest was not weakness but strength. A well-rested mind was a sharp mind. She learned to say no to extra commitments, prioritizing her well-being. She made time for herself. She explored new hobbies, finding joy in activities unrelated to her studies. Life was more than just law school. She practiced mindfulness, learning to be present in the moment. She appreciated the small things. She sought support from her friends and family, realizing she didn't have to do it all alone. Help was always available. She embraced imperfections, knowing that mistakes were part of the learning process. No one was perfect. And so Maya thrived, not just as a law student, but as a person. She found her balance, and her open door led to a richer, fuller life. The path was hers, open and full of possibilities. She walked it with confidence, knowing she could handle anything life threw her way.